I have come to guide those who are still lost in delusion, to awaken from their ignorance, and to help those who have not yet attained enlightenment to achieve it. I am not here to create material phenomena in this world. Instead, my purpose is to teach how to awaken and cultivate the mind to develop its wisdom. Therefore, my focus is solely on the mind, as Dharma is inherently present within it. The Buddha himself emphasized the importance of the mind above all. All Dharma exists within the mind. Do not concern yourself with external Dharma or the superficial aspects of the teachings. Focus instead on the essence of the teachings, which pertains to the mind. The issue lies in the mind's attachment to mental formations. The solution is to awaken to the understanding that these mental formations are not self. Recognize and see that sounds, mental images, and emotions are not us or ours. They are merely natural phenomena, existing as they are. Sounds may be perceived internally or externally, but they cannot be grasped as entities. Where is the self in these sounds? Who perceives the self in these mental images? Who sees the self in these emotions? Since there is no self in these phenomena, why cling to them? If they are joyful, let them be. They have no self and no owner. Happiness and suffering arise due to their causes and conditions, and this has been the case from their inception to the present moment. They simply exist as they are, thinking, imagining, experiencing joy, suffering, neutrality, or tranquility. These are all aspects of nature. What more can be expected from nature itself? The body is the same. It exists as it does. It is born, ages, experiences pain, and ultimately decays. This is its natural course. What more can we expect from nature? We only need to understand this fundamental truth and come to accept it fully within our hearts. Let the mind reach this understanding and embrace it. When the mind truly accepts this understanding, it will experience a profound sense of clarity and ease. Tears may flow as we realize that there is nothing that is truly us. We will encounter emptiness and purity, a crystalline clarity that shines with brilliance, extending to the edges of the infinite universe. This is the essence of liberation and ultimate wisdom in Dharma. In this purity, there is no self, no other, no language, and nothing at all. It is not anything. It simply exists in its pure state. It is the essence of life itself, unblemished and unconditioned. Everything else is just peripheral phenomena, transient and external, that merely manifest around this core reality. The process of perception we are experiencing, such as hearing sounds, has an inherent awareness of itself. It is aware of its own sounds. Observe this in the center of your mind. You will sense that it is aware of its own awareness. The exact location of this awareness is unclear, and the precise location of the sound is also uncertain. It is simply something that appears to be known. When examined closely, sounds have no tangible form. They are merely what they are. There is only something that appears, which the mind becomes aware of. That something has no shape or self. In essence, it is simply the nature of its own existence. It cannot be described as anything specific. It is simply nature itself. One might call it the essence of Dharma or just nature. It is what it is, existing in its own way. To perceive this Dharma is to see the Tathagata, the Buddha, itself. The Tathagata represents the inherent nature of all things, existing as they are. Mental images, emotions, and states of awareness each exist in their own way. They are what they are, continuously present and known. They have always been known, in every moment of consciousness. There is no need to practice mindfulness, because awareness is always inherent. There is no need to practice meditation, because this constant awareness is already established. There is no self, no individual, and nothing that truly exists as a separate entity. What remains is simply the nature of things, existing in its pure form,